So this is the TrustEngine app. So it's not a CRM. It all of the agent's database, all of your agent goes in here, and it's just predicting opportunities. What are the opportunities? And think of it as reasons to call. And so these are all the hottest opportunities. When you click on that opportunity, it's one telling you, hey, a little bit of sales strategy, a little bit of next steps, link to scripting, MortgageCoach is built into it, showing how the borrower has engaged or not engaged. Whatever data we have, whether it's credit data, it's showing all the data, everything on their mortgage. Why this opportunity trigger? Click here to email, click here to text, click here to call. We've created exactly what to say scripts, whether you're emailing or texting, boom. And this is all it does, is just identify the hottest opportunities in your database.
This is amazing, by the way. When you go to sell, the subtlety of the sale is what creates the sale. Like if I'm calling Dave and I know this information, I'm calling them and I'm completely trying to lower their guard first. Hey, Mr. Savage, this is Jason Mitchell. You may recall we spoke like 6 months ago, and first and foremost, I don't want to bother you. The reason for my call is I need 60 seconds to simply let you know that if no one has made you aware of this information, I really believe that you should hear it. And if it's something that interests you, we can move forward. Let me tell you what that is. You're disarming. You're making it to where it's like, I don't sound like I'm a threat. It's of value to me, and it's going to be fast. Those 3 things I just dropped within 30 seconds. One is I disarmed because I was very pleasant and I didn't come across harmful, so it doesn't sound threatening. 2, I'm going to be quick, or 3 was I'm going to be quick. And second is, but I have something of value to you and I'll make it very quick. The last thing I did in that is over here, which is I assumed the sale already. And that is, if it's of interest to you, we can talk about it further. Meaning I'm not deciding right now, I'm going to hear you out. But I also know that when you hear me out, it's going to be something I'm interested in. So what I'm subtly doing when I'm dropping that seed is, and if you're interested in it, we can talk further on how we can make this happen. So I'm assuming a sale knowing you're going to like what I have to hear, but I'm making it to where I want to listen to you. But when you call to sell somebody out of the blue, you have to disarm, you have to make it fast, and you have to bring value, but you got to make it to where they want to hear that information. And when they hear the information, because you're being so subtle about it, they're like, the next question they're going to say is, well, how do we make that happen? And so now we're getting into the actual point of sale. So you take somebody to the point of sale, and then once they have committed to the point of sale, now you got them. But you got to throw the line out there to get them to jump on the bait. Once they jump on the bait, once you disarm and let them know it'll be fast, but it's valuable, and they listen, they're going to want to take that next step. We know that. So we're foreshadowing already that I know you're going to want to hear more once I tell you this. I just need you to listen to it, and then we can talk about it further. So when we talk about it further, I already got them. That fish is on. The second that they allow me to express what I'm expressing, I know I got them. So now that I got them on the line, now I have to walk through in a simplistic way of how do we accomplish this? Because that's what they're going to say. Tell me how. Well, that sounds really good. What do you need me to do? What should I do? How do we make this happen? That sounds great. What comes next? Next then is foreshadowing and expectations of the ease of the process. Once you got the fish on and the fish is on the way to the boat, they need to know the channel that they got to swim through. So when you can tell them the channel of what they're going to swim through, and that there's no rocks, there's going to be no sharks, there's going to be no seaweed, the channel is this simple, they're going to follow the way of it. But we have to create that path. Look, actually, it's not difficult. As you recall, I always bring up, you've done this before. Why do I bring up you've done it before? Because anything that you've done before, you've already been able to accomplish it, and it seems easy. So what I always say is, as you've done before, clearly, it's a very simple process. I just need a few sets of docs. Once I get that, I can make sure that we can achieve the best payment possible for you. Right now, we're looking at X, Y, and Z. The reality is that you're in a position where I'm going to save you thousands of dollars a year, and I just need a few things of information from you. I will take care of the rest. The good news is I should have this wrapped up in 21 days. Once I have this done in 21 days, you'll skip your next mortgage payment and your savings will start the next month. I really don't need a lot from you, but I need you to get out a pen and write this down, or I'll text it to you or whatever. But we need to make sure that that fish understands that coming to the boat isn't going to be hard. It's going to be very easy, but you got to lay it out step by step up front. So you're telling them what's going to happen next in order to get that thing done in 21 days. But it all starts with disarming the client and making them want to listen to you in a very subtle manner to where they're saying, that sounds interesting. Because once they listen to you, you're going to have them. And then from there, it's all foreshadowing expectations.